Hello, and welcome to Curly Shirley Storytime. Today's story is called The Fabulous Life of Minnie the Sassy Chick, the Egg-Straordinary Egg. The author is Cindy L. Shirley, and the illustrator is Cleoward Sy. This story is about two sisters who find a really special surprise in their treehouse, a purple egg with pink fuzz. When their parents allow them to keep the egg, Carly and Riley have very different ideas about how to take care of it. Are you ready to see their adventure? Let's go. It all started one summer day when two sisters, Carly and Riley, found an unexpected surprise in their treehouse. The girls were having a tea party when they noticed something odd on the windowsill. It was a purple egg with pink fuzz. Carly, the younger sister, pushed her glasses up onto her nose and took a good look at the egg. "What in the world is that?" asked Carly. Riley picked up the tiny egg and gave it a shake. "Yep, it's a real egg," she stated. The girls had never seen such a crazy-looking egg before. "This is really weird, Riley," said Carly. "Let's take it inside and show Mom," said Riley. "Maybe she will know what it is." The girl's mother was also surprised to see such a strange and colorful egg. "I have no idea what this is or what will hatch from it," she said. "Maybe you should put it back in the treehouse so its mother can find it." Not liking that idea, Riley suggested, "What if we each take turns keeping the egg in our rooms until it hatches?" Carly was jumping up and down, saying, "Please, Mom, pretty please. We will do a great job taking care of this little egg. We promise." Finally, their mom gave in and said okay to their crazy plan. Riley looked at her sister and gave her a little wink. Carly could always get her way, and Riley knew it. Over the next few weeks, the girls continued to care for the egg. Carly came up with a special nighttime routine to follow when she was in charge. She would give the egg a warm bubble bath, blow dry its pink fuzz, and wrap it in a warm towel. Then she would place the egg on a big fluffy pillow before reading it a bedtime story. "Now then, let's relax and get you ready for bed," Carly would whisper. "Good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite." With the egg by her side, she would snuggle under a soft blanket and fall asleep. But when morning came, Riley was in charge. She liked to start her day off with chocolate donuts, a big glass of milk, and loud music. The silly girl would then sneak into her sister's room and take the egg. "It's my turn now." Riley would snicker as she grabbed the egg and ran back to her room and locked the door. "Time for some fun, little chickadee. Let's rock," she would shout. Riley always snarled her lips and bobbed her head up and down to the music. After a lively round of air guitar and singing at the top of her lungs, Riley loved to gulp down an entire glass of milk. Looking into the mirror, she was always amused to see the leftover milk mustache on her upper lip. "Well, excuse me, Miss Egg, but you look exceptionally beautiful today," she'd giggle. "May I have this dance?" She would then twirl wildly around her room while holding the egg in one hand and a donut in the other. One day while playing beauty shop, Riley decided to brush the egg's pink fuzz and make two little pigtails. She had just taped a couple of tiny pink bows onto the fuzz when her bedroom door flew open. "Good grief!" cried Carly. "What in the world are you doing to my precious egg?" she shouted. Both girls laughed so loud that their mom came into the room to see what they were up to. When she saw the wild-looking egg, she started laughing too. "I have a great idea," announced Riley. She grabbed her camera and said, "Let's take selfies." "You girls are being a couple of silly woggles today," laughed their mom as she walked back into the kitchen. The giggling continued as they made funny faces and posed for crazy photos with the egg. Once they calmed down and caught their breath, they noticed a tiny crack in the top of the egg. "Just look what you've done, Riley! You broke it!" cried Carly. "No, I didn't! You did!" yelled Riley. "No, you did!" screamed Carly. Once again, their mom had to come back into the room to see what was going on. "What is the problem now?" asked their mom. As the girls continued to argue, the tiny crack got bigger and bigger. "Girls, look! It's hatching!" cried their mom. They all gathered around quietly to watch. All of a sudden, out came the cutest little chick in the whole wide world. She was white with a big patch of pink feathers on the top of her head. Just above her little eyes were tiny black feathers that looked like eyelashes. "Well, just look at that," laughed their mom. "I have never seen such a colorful little chicken before. She is adorable." "I know," suggested Riley. "Let's name her Minnie the Sassy Chick." "That is the perfect name for her," replied Carly. The girls were giggling so loud that they didn't even notice when their dad walked into the room. "What in the world is going on in here?" he asked. Their mom picked up the little chick and showed it to him. "Meet Minnie the Sassy Chick," she answered. "She is our new family member." "Well," he said, "that explains the unusual egg." Their dad just shook his head, smiled, and gave the girls a little wink. "You know that you too have to take care of her every day. It is a big responsibility. You will have to feed her, bathe her, and most of all, clean up after her. Do you think you both can handle it?" he asked. "Easy peasy, finger squeezy," shouted the girls as they joined pinkies with their dad. "We pinky promise." Their dad just folded his arms, sighed, and said, "All right, I guess we can keep this sassy little chick. I can only imagine what you silly girls are going to get into together." Jumping up and down with excitement, the girls ran and grabbed Minnie. They gave her a big hug and said, "Did you hear that, Minnie? You get to stay with us forever." Their adventures had only just begun. "Oh my gosh, isn't Minnie so cute? I bet Carly and Riley are going to have so many more fun adventures with Minnie. Her next adventure is in the book called Minnie's Sassy Birthday. You can follow Minnie's adventure there." If you like this story, be sure to tell your friends, and you can go to our website at CurlyShirleyStorytime.com to learn how to get your own copy. The author also has other fun books like Diesel the Bodyguard, No Bullies Allowed, and Doodle, the Magic Christmas Float. You can find them all through CurlyShirleyStorytime.com. Be sure to subscribe so you can see all the Curly Shirley Storytimes. That's all for now. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.